that you're trying to fit in to this this system that we're in, this 3D system, and you're 5D already, or you're 6D, or you're 7D. You're already over here, and they want you to get into this box, but you're in this box, right? You're vibrating much higher than what the teachers and the students and all of that. So you're all over the place, right? Because you're vibrating higher. And they have to label it something. And they need you to come down. They need you to bring your vibration down. And when you bring your vibration down, then you feel like, you might be able to feel like you fit in, but you still don't fit in. You still are, in your mind, you still got stuff going on that is, otherworldly to everybody else. And indigos have a hard time fitting in because we are not about conformity. It's very difficult. This is why you're hard-headed, because it's very difficult for you to conform and for you to fit in to what the box of society wants you to fit into. So there are different levels of indigos as well, in case you didn't know that. The other thing is, you're all ancient beings. Every single indigo that's on this planet right now is an ancient being. You have been here before. You have done this before. You have been here before. And you might not have gotten this far in your evolution, in your vibration. You might not have gotten as far as you're at now, but you've been here before. This is not your first go round. You're an old soul, an old being, and don't let anybody tell you any different, right? Don't let anybody tell you any different. I used to have people ask me how old I was, and I got so sick of it. I would be like, I'm 200 years old. That's it. All right? I'm 200. I can't tell you how many times I've been here already, but I would just go like that. That was it. That was it. I would just be like, I'm 200. Don't I look great? I look great for 200 years old, don't I? I think I look marvelous for 200. They were like, oh, come on. I was like, you don't want to know how old I am, because it wouldn't compute in your brain, in your skull, and you would just call me crazy. So I just pick a number. I'm 200. How about that? We'll leave it there. So anyway, you're very hard-headed. Indigos are very hard-headed. But the other thing about being an indigo is you are extremely loving. You have extremely big heart. Extremely big. To the point that you will almost you'll give more than you receive. Those are indigos that have not gone over to the dark side, because there are indigos that have gone over to the dark side. Let me just say that. Let me just leave. I'm gonna put a pin in that, and remind me. Say, Sydney, come back to the indigos that have gone on to the dark side. But indigos have a really, really extremely big heart, extremely big. To the point that you give so much that if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not pouring back into yourself, if you're not connecting with your spiritual team and your guides during meditation and focusing and doing prayer and bringing your vibration up, it will deplete you if you don't replenish yourself. And you have to do that. It's really it's so key for an indigo to be able to do that. Like, you didn't just come here to pay bills, go to work, pay bills, make money, and then leave. That's not why you came here. That's not why you chose to come here. You specifically chose to come here. And then, we got people walking around, I'm chosen. Listen, yeah, you're chosen, but you chose to come. Nobody else chose you. You chose to take the journey. You did that before you got here. So, because you chose to take the journey, there are things that you decided before you got here that you were going to help with, that you were going to work on, that you were going to create, that you were going to bring forward. You decided that. And then we got here and we forgot what that was. And we have been looking around and trying to figure it out and trying to look and trying to go in here. You go into this religion, you go into this place, you go into this guru, you're taking this course, you're doing all of these things. But inside of you, it still doesn't click because it doesn't match what your contract was. Not your contract, but what I don't even want to say mission. I hate that word. But what it was that you came to do. What it was that you chose to come here to do. Okay? Let's just leave it like that. So, when you hear people talk about indigos, and one of the things that it annoys me to no end, but I have to use it because that's the only way I can find you all, okay, is I have to use the word indigo. We don't call ourselves indigos back home. Uh-oh, somebody's in my closet. My closet just popped open by itself. Hold on a second. Maybe it's one of our guides. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that scared the daylights out of me, yo. I ain't gonna lie. But we don't call ourselves indigos back home. We don't call ourselves that. Why would I be going, oh yeah, we're indigos? We don't do that at home. So, for lack of a better term, I'm calling y'all that, or I call myself that, because that's the only way that we will be able to recognize each other, or, connect with each other. So it's like a clarion call that I put out, a siren, like a bat signal. Indigo, over here, come over here. The group is over here. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing over here. Look, the bus is leaving. We're over here. This is where you catch the bus to go to Indigo Land. This is where you catch the bus to hang out with your peeps. This is where you catch the bus to find your tribe. This is where we at. Okay? So that's why I have to call us, that's why I have to use the term indigos, because this is what they decided that we were when we came in. When we come in with this really high aura, 6th chakra. That's almost the highest you can get to before you get to the 7th chakra, which is right back here, right? And so you have, this is where your third eye is. You came in with an aura of indigo. That's why they called you that. Did you know that? You have an aura at the 6th chakra. This is your third eye. Your third eye was probably wide open when you rolled.